What's going on, y'all? This is going to be my first attempt to shoot a travel vlog, if you will. Dude, I bought this GoPro 10. Obviously it's version 10. I believe they're on 13 right now. I don't know how long ago, and this is the first trip that I've been on where I've actually taken the time to use it. And the more I use it and the more I get used to it, the more I'm kicking myself for not using it more. I mean, again, you see the version I have and it's how long it's taking me to get used to, because I bought this thing brand new not too long after it came out. One of my gripes that I have with it that I don't like is that it overheats, but I learned to get over that because I was shooting at higher resolutions, and if you're sitting still, this thing likes to overheat. At least the 10 version, that's some of the complaints that people had. So with that said, I have lowered the settings down. I'm doing on 1080, which is what most people watch videos at anyway. So with all that said, we are at the Riu Sante Fe. Now, I probably should have started from the beginning. I'll tell you what, we're gonna go back this way. This is the Riu Sante Fe in Los Cabos, Baja California. We've been here for almost a week, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to walk around here and do a little tour of the place. I have no idea if this mic is working well. Like I said, it's the first time I've done a travel vlog with this. I have shot plenty of videos on here and uploaded it to my TikTok, and seems like the mic is working just fine. I'm sure of my close proximity to the camera, it'll be okay. So we're gonna start with breakfast. I'm gonna show you the buffets here. Now, this resort has plenty of food for you to eat. Like, there's restaurants everywhere, even short order lines to like bigger restaurants. Some require appropriate clothing, some require reservations. It just depends on what place you want to go and eat. So, good example of this over here is one of the breakfast buffets. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Actually, I don't think they're open for lunch because I think they switch. As they're switching for dinner, this one opens a buffet for lunch, but in the evenings this turns into a steakhouse. So we're gonna go in a weird order. I'm starting from my room instead of the lobby, but we'll go around in a circle and I'll show you what's up. So this lunch buffet that I've come here the first day was really good. In the evening, apparently it turns into a steakhouse. Very nice spot. So we'll come over here and check this out. Now, like I said, you got a plethora of options here. We got a buffet here. Lots to eat. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But like I said, if you want a sit-down restaurant, you have American Country and you have an Italian restaurant back this way. So I'm going to walk into this buffet and I'm going to show you what it looks like. If you guys are considering coming in here, you'll see what's available in here. So like I said, this is breakfast, and you can see they've got pastries, they've got cold cuts right here. Here they got soup, and I think they had like today they got menudo, something leche and chocolate caliente, so hot chocolate. Here it's kind of more than the Mexican food side right here, because you see they've got taquitos or enchiladas. Oh, go ahead, go, you're fine, you're totally fine. Pretend I'm not here. You got all this, and then over here on the other side, if this chilaquiles is very popular because everyone keeps taking it, but you can see we got chilaquiles here. You go to the other side, we got some other bars. We got some yogurt bars over here. Here's more of the pancakes, dormitas. Yeah, pancakes with sprinkles, some good stuff here. Like I said, another little salad bar right there. Got some fruit juices here. On yogurt if you're here to insist on eating healthy. They're making omelets here, so you got your options for omelets here. And there's plenty of seating, by the way. If you look outside, and they got this whole restaurant, whole spot in here to sit. Like I said, there's a plethora of food in here. We're not going to spend too much more time in here. I'm going to continue to show you guys the rest of the spot now. As we're exiting this place, I'm going to show you the entertainment area. So this is really good in the evenings when you're out here eating dinner, because there's a main stage back over here where they do different shows. Last night they had like a Mexico style show. They had mariachis and they were playing all kinds of stuff. So as you step out here, you will see there's plenty of outdoor seating here. A lot of spaces for everyone to enjoy the outdoor entertainment. And they do themed stuff. I can only imagine what it's going to look like. Now, it's been very active this weekend. So Friday, yesterday, was a huge thing. That was the biggest thing I saw all week. So I can almost bet tonight, because it's Saturday, it's going to be even bigger. So Shakira, I don't know what, this is another restaurant here. This is a taco spot. This was taco, I forget the name of it. If you come to this, again, the Santa Fe, Riu Sante Fe in Los Cabos, make a point to come here and try these tacos. They are very, very good. So this is the lobby. We're gonna go to the lobby. I'm gonna talk briefly about the lobby so you guys can see what you're expecting when you come in here. So if you're a traveler like me, and you know, this is my first official travel vlog that I'm putting on YouTube. I'm not going to even cut this or edit this unless something crazy happens. This is going on there. This will be my first travel vlog of many, because that's what I plan to do with my life, is traveling. So this is the lobby. Now, when you come here, if you plan on jumping in the pool when you first get here, I highly advise you to come dressed up in your bathing suit, because I don't give a damn what you look like on the plane. Because the problem is, when you come in here, you're gonna check in, you can leave your bags here and they will take it to your room. And you know, I don't know about you, I don't want to dig my bathing suit out, and they got changing rooms over here where you can change. Or you could just make your life simple and show up in your bathing suit and then just get in the pool. That's what I did. So, or that's what I did before. I didn't do it this time. Otherwise, you can check your stuff in here, and if you have anything you really don't want to check in, you can carry it with you until your room is available. And they will text you when they check you in. They'll text you. They will give you a band like this, and while you're waiting for your room to become available, you will have access to everything here. So now I will say this: the Riu has two other places for you to visit. So you've got the Palace right here, which is for the adults. I'm sorry, this is the more upscale. This is the Riu Palace, this is the more upscale one. And back on the other side, I'll show you guys later, is the adult side. Adults only, so no kids. You ain't gotta worry about the little kids running around and causing a ruckus. So this is the lobby. Now, as you're coming in, obviously you're gonna be amazed, because you just come out to this courtyard and you're just like, holy shit, this is gonna be bomb. And for the most part, I will say yes. We've been here almost a week, and it's been a nice experience. So coming here, this is the sports bar, obviously, because it says sports bar across the top of it. This is the only place that is open 24 hours a day. Only place that you can get food 24 hours a day. How you doing? And it's nothing that they cook. Everything is like short order. Like, they'll put hot dogs here. They got nachos, the cheese. Actually, the coffee I didn't even see last time I was here. But pastries and fruits and vegetables, or fruits. And in the evening, this is full. You can see they got hamburgers, vegetarian sandwich. I don't know who is staying up 24 hours for vegetarian food, but anyway, you see what's available. It's empty right now because it's in the morning, but in the evening, this place, on and off, gets really busy, because once the club opens, a lot of the people that are in here go to the club. And then when the club shuts down at 2 a.m., they all come back here. And there's someone always behind the bar serving drinks, beer, liquor, coffee. So, and in the courtyard, by the way, to help with the entertainment, you can not only have that bar in the sports bar, you have a bar here, you have a bar here, and there's a bar back there. And this is the main area where they do the entertainment. As you can see, there is a stage right there. And like I said, they just do like, I think the night before, they did a disco night where they were playing a bunch of 70s and 80s music, disco music. They were playing all kinds of stuff. So that's what this stage is right here. And yeah, I mean, you got to get out here a little early. I want to say they start at 8, because I said there was a stage. You can see right here by the fountain, there's a stage. So after they shut down, I want to say around 9 or 10, the main event, main entertainment, there's someone set up here, usually a live band. And I think the other night they were doing rock. They did a little tribute to what's his name? Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, I was trying to remember his name. So you got all this here, and next to that is the club. Get low like an 18-wheeler. So anyway, so this is the club. Can't go in there right now. It's a nice spot. I mean, again, if you're going in here to just dance and trance and drink and hook up, I guess if you're going to hook up, you know, I'm married, I ain't trying to hook up, but nonetheless, it's fun. It gives the kids, and I say kids because there's a young crowd in there, gives them something to do. Anyway, so if you forgot something for your trip, there's a store right here, as you can see. You got suntan lotion and all kinds of other stuff. Your sandals broke, maybe you need something, you need to buy something, maybe you need a new shirt, like for the pink event or whatever. Separate them. Got all this stuff in here. And I'm almost certain you're going to be paying an upscale price for it, because you're paying for the convenience within the resort. So you're going to be paying a lot more than you probably could somewhere else. But anyway, enough of that. If you're one of those types that like to come on vacation and insist on working out, more power to you. You got Riu Fit right here. They do yoga and all kinds of other stuff there. So here's the map of the place. You can see it's a pretty good distance, especially to the beach. And we're gonna head that way here in a little bit. Now this, we're gonna try to do a circle here in the pool so I can show you guys the pool. This is the main pool. This pool is kid friendly. Kids are allowed in this one. There is an adult pool, so if you don't want to be around the little kids, I'll be showing you that pool here in a little bit. But this one definitely has kids in it. It's a very nice pool. It's a pool that we stayed in the first day we were here, but once we found the adults only pool, we made our way there. Like I said earlier, this is another, like right next to it is another restaurant that'll open up for lunch. In fact, I'm thinking about coming back here to eat because I think the food was very good here. But here's the pool. Not banging right now, but it will be. Everybody, as you can see, is out there getting breakfast. I highly advise you, as a tip for you would-be people who are considering coming here, get out here early. Get out here early and claim a spot. You see what a lot of people like to do is go and get their towels and they put them on here, and it's just, how you doing? It's just assumed that this spot is taken. Now, the pool thing, I'm sorry, the towel thing, just so you guys know, is a pretty interesting situation. And I understand that this is for their I'm trying to think of the word. Keep up with the towel so they don't lose them. So they have a towel check-in. When you check in, they give you a towel card per person. You are responsible for your towel. Otherwise, you will pay almost $10 to replace it. Basically, what I'm telling you is that you have a card. You're supposed to turn it into, and there's different places throughout this place that you can get towels. You turn in your card, and they hand you a towel. You are expected to either keep that towel or turn the towel in and get your card back. If you leave your towel, you're subjected to a fine of, I think they said it was 150 pesos, which is almost $10. So keep up with your towel. As you can see, people, these spots assume they're not taken. Everyone that has their towel laying here, it's assumed it's taken. So keep up with your towel. Don't be an asshole and steal someone's towel just because you lost yours. Don't make someone pay for your mistake. But that's the situation with the towels. This is probably where most of the adults hang out because, as you can see, the pool bar is just right over there. Very nice place. Now, I will say this, your options here, since this is I would say since this is the cheaper resort of the three that are here, you aren't getting the best quality of liquor and whatnot. Now, mixed drinks have been bomb. Beer, I mean, I say beer is beer, but you know, I'm picky with my beer. They do have a beer that I do like, which is Indio. Indio and Dos Equis are the two beers they're serving, and they're making a plethora of mixed drinks, so you got options. And obviously you got a place to eat. right next to it. They're not open currently, but these Pepe foods are placed next to the pools, and usually they have hot dogs, nachos, fries, stuff like that. Just quick eats if you need to soak up all that alcohol you've been drinking. So we're gonna come around this backside. Obviously I shouldn't be walking across here, but what's done is done. We're gonna come around the corner and I'm gonna show you, like I said, you would be gym rats that love to work out all the time, can't take a break on vacation. I get it, gotta keep them gains. You'll see over here on the other side is a gym slash spa. I'm assuming the spa you have to pay. Most resorts that I've been to, I don't know any of them that didn't give you spa treatment without making you pay, or unless it was included in the price of what you were paying. So I don't know that for certain, but if you're here for the spa treatment, I think there's a price associated with that. And you got the gym, which it's on the left side here. You can see through the windows. I think you can see, maybe not on this side, it was the other side, you can see the gym. But all right guys, it's not a whole lot to see here, so we're gonna make our way to, I'm gonna show you where the now they have like these big pool parties almost every day. Been here, there's one tonight and there's been 3 other ones, and I'm gonna show you a picture of it here in a minute. They have big pool parties, so if you're looking to get over here and jump in the pool with these foam parties and getting shot in the face with tequila, water guns and all that stuff, then you're definitely going to want to know about this. I don't know, I guess because I'm getting older, I'm 49, this shit's, I'm over it. Like I could only deal with a couple hours of it, and I was like, all right, it's time to go. So this, what you're looking at right here, is the Palace. I believe this is the Riu Palace. This is the more upscale version. This one is a little bit more expensive, and I think you have better beer and liquor selections, and I'm pretty sure the entertainment is just, I'm pretty sure the ambiance, everything is much nicer. I was laughing because I see the bars on the windows that look like a damn prison, but it's supposed to be a much nicer. Now, if you stay here, your armband is a different color from everyone else, so you have access to all the other resorts. Like if you're staying here, you can come to this one and you can go to the adults only. Let me get to that in a second. These are the parties that exist here, the Riu party. So on Monday, jungle party, we went to that one. White party, pink party, and neon party. What's the difference between all 4 of them? The theme. That's it, the theme. It's the same shit every night. And I'm sure my wife and my friends want to go to this neon party. I'm good. I'm good. It's the same shit. I've done seen it enough. Everyone bouncing around, getting foam and getting lit. I know I sound like a party pooper saying that, but you know, it's just not my type of party. It was fun in doses. So back on the other side here, this white building is the adults only resort. Like I said, if you're in the Palace, you have access to the Santa Fe and the adult. I don't know if that's switches between the adult. Like I don't think adults are allowed, the adult only are allowed in the Palace. If you stay at the Palace, you have access to all the resorts. Now, what is in the Palace that's not here in the Riu? Because I got friends that are here, and I'm in the Santa Fe. I don't know. I got a couple friends that are staying in the Palace right now that come over here for like their entertainment and stuff. So I don't know if they don't have their own form of entertainment. I don't know. So I'll tell you, you could tell the difference between a hotel or resort that's actually keeping up with their shit versus one that's letting it go. Because the last resort we went to was in Puerto Vallarta. I don't even remember the name of it. They were going through a transitional period where they were sold to someone else, and they were going through and evaluating, and I think inevitably they were going to start doing a bunch of renovations, which is crazy because the place is really nice, but for some reason, I don't know. Anyway, but this is the Palace. Like I said, this is the pools that are attached to the rooms. Hey man, if you want to have a good time, with your significant other and relax in your own pool without the bullshit, I highly recommend getting a pool to your room. I did that in Puerto Vallarta. And what's cool about it, I'm assuming they do it here. The Riu in Puerto Vallarta. I'm assuming if they do it here, or did it there, they do it here. And that is, there's a bar. This is the adults only pool bar, by the way. That's what we're running. You can see the beautiful ocean over here. Got a couple cruise lines parked in the bay, if you will. So I'm assuming that this pool bar right here, I'm gonna show you a nice view. I'm assuming this pool bar, that there's a server that might come all the way out here and serve these people in these pools. That was how it was in the Riu Puerto Vallarta. They actually had a server coming out to these pools. I don't know about now. I don't know about here. So anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the ocean, the beautiful ocean that you can't swim in because the riptide is ridiculous. Or it's highly recommended that you're not, as I'm looking at somebody right now swimming out. But look at this view. I have a TikTok video that I'm gonna upload as soon as I can download it. Hopefully I haven't lost it, showing how powerful these waves are and how quick they are to grab you and suck you into the ocean. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful view. You can see that, look at this. And of course the adults only pool bar is right here, overlooking this beautiful view. So I'm not doing any pool today. I'm tapped out, but nonetheless I'm going to show you. So let's go over here and let me show you guys. So we got an outdoor, there's not one out here, but there's a bar right here just on the other side of that pool bar for anyone who doesn't want to get in the pool like myself, which I don't plan on doing any drinking today anyway. But yes, and like I said earlier, if you're gonna come out here, get out here early, because people start taking up spots, especially if you don't want to get stuck with a spot in the sun. So you definitely want to get out here and start laying your towels down and picking a spot. So there are plenty of places to eat, like I said earlier. I'm going to show you that. You have one restaurant here. Again, they're serving breakfast at the moment, so this place is pretty good. You got this spot here. It's a smaller spot, I will say that too. It's not as big as the other one I showed you guys earlier. Then you got another Pepe's food right here, which I said earlier. You got hamburgers, you got hot dogs, fries, nachos, chili. My chili cheese fries, that's what I like to get. That's right here, dead smack in the middle of these two pools. So you've got this one here on the back side. Nice view for anyone who has these rooms here. And then you got this big old pool right here. Look at this view. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, okay, okay. It's very nice. And over here, bar, I don't even know what this is over here. I've never been on a, oh, so they have a tiki taco here. So the place I was telling you about, that little tacos by the entertainment spot, they got a spot here. So I bet you the tacos are just as good here. And then you got the bar Felipe. This is just for drinks, I guess. Honestly, this is the first time since I've been here that I've walked all the way to this side. And I don't know how far. So we got another pool over here. We got another adults pool with another bar. How nice. So this is stretching all the way over here. So everyone from my side is coming all the way down there and gaggling. And you could probably come over here and it's probably much quieter. So tip, an unknown or a discovered tip of mine. Instead of congregating over there where everyone sees that one and just starts getting spots, come over here. Look, there's hardly anybody in this pool. Here, I got some advice for you. So, as I stated earlier, this other side is adults only. And I don't know how the access works. I doubt we can go in. but I'm going to show you just briefly what it looks like. I don't think we with our passes are allowed in there, but this is, if you're considering staying at the adults only, this is just a quick shot of it. Actually, it says right here, what does it say? It says acceso exclusivo clientes Rio Palace Baja California. Exclusive. It says exclusive to Riu, but it doesn't say we can't. Oh shit. Oh, they're doing a little exercising right here. They got their own little exercising thing going on here. Got a little bar right here on this, right here as you're walking in and out. And then you got the adults only exclusive over there. Very nice. I'm almost certain if you're staying here, you can't come in here because you're probably paying extra to be able to stay here away from the kids. And if that was the case, you just wanted to be in the adults only exclusive, then you could just stay here cheaper and just keep making your way over here. So I'm almost certain if you're staying here, you can't go over there, or not supposed to. So with all of that said, guys, that's pretty much the entire resort. I can't think of anything that I missed outside of some restaurants that are not open where I can show you some of the food and whatnot, and maybe I'll upload some of the videos and pictures that I've taken and stuff that we have. So with that said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video gives you a more informed decision on whether or not you want to come stay here. I recommend staying here. Let me give you, I guess, 3 likes and dislikes. 3, I'm gonna start with the dislikes because that applies to this. I hate the fact that we are by such beautiful water, and it's highly recommended that you don't get in the water and swim. The riptide is bad, as you can see. There are red flags. You can't see them, but there's red flags all up and down the beach. So it sucks that it's highly recommended that you don't get in the water. Second, the quality of beer and liquor that's available. This is the cheaper Riu, so they're not giving you the best of the best. That stuff would be fine, most likely at the Palace and at the adults only side. And the third thing is, it can get kind of crowded and rowdy. There's a lot of, because this is the cheaper version, there's a lot of young kids that come here and they can get rowdy and unruly, and some crazy things have happened, like someone throwing up in the pool. And then last night, which this woman is a grown adult, took a piss right inside of the dam. Luckily, the restaurant was closed. I hope that doesn't deter you from coming here. Don't let those things deter you, because a lot of that stuff happens late in the evenings. As we all know as adults, especially someone my age, the freaks come out at night. 3 things that I did like. The service was phenomenal. The place is very nice. They're very tidy, very clean, very accommodating. Service was phenomenal. 2, even though I was picky about the food, I'm not a picky eater, but I was just getting tired of eating the same shit over and over again. So there's a lot of different places to eat, and the food has been mostly good. I'd give it like I'd give it a 4.5, maybe 3.5 when it comes to a star rating, 1 out of 5. So the food has been good. And the other thing is the entertainment. The entertainment has been very nice. They do a good job here trying to keep you engaged, keep you having fun, and yeah. So those are my 3 advantages and disadvantages of staying here. I recommend coming here. Again, if you don't want to be around the kids, highly recommend the adults only. If you want a more upscale experience, I suggest the Palace, the white building on the other side. But if you want a more bang for your budget, then stay here at the Riu Santa Fe here in Los Cabos. Y'all take care now. Adios.